Alright, so today I'm going to be ranking all, or at least quite a few of the Black Sabbath albums, because there are so many of them. I decided I'll only do the ones with Ozzy on them. Those are only the ones that I listen to, so I'll do those ones just for today. Maybe another day I'll do the rest, but yeah, today we're ranking the first 8 Black Sabbath albums. So yeah, let's just jump right into it.
wreckage engines burning fuel so fast, hopping through the black sky so fast, burning metal through the atmosphere. Every day just comes and goes. Take your water remorse. Take your body to a corpse. Take your body to a corpse. Take your body to a corpse. Take your water remorse. Just didn't come so easy. Life was more than fairy tales and daydreams. Take it slow. Don't they ever have to worry? Don't you ever wonder why? How my life it used to be. Now I feel like God. Gateway to heaven, window inside, glories of love. Could it be you're afraid of what your friend might say? Then you believe in God above. They should realize before they criticize that God is the only way to love. Gotta see my rock and roll accent. Gotta see my rock and roll changes. I'm going through changes. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death will ever let you know. When you ask the reasons why, they just tell you that you're on your own. Fill your head all full of lies. Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? Or if he moves, will he fall? Finish with my woman, 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time. All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. All right now. Won't you listen? When I first met you, didn't realize I can't forget.
So now that you've heard my ranking of the songs, now let's go on to the albums. Kicking it off with 8th place being Never Say Die, which is surprisingly a pretty good album, even if it is their worst one. Just kind of has to be at the bottom because one of them has to be at the bottom. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. I'd say the title track is the only great song, and most of the other stuff is just kind of, yeah, it was good. But yeah, I'd probably give this album a 7.4 out of 10. In 7th place is the album Technical Ecstasy, which also does have a few more good songs. I'd say Rock and Roll Doctor is pretty good. It's Alright is pretty good. But yeah, it's just kind of pretty solid. You know, lots more, kind of like Never Say Die, but just everything's slightly better. 8.2 out of 10. In 6th place is Sabbath's most overrated album, being Volume 4. I've heard people say this is their best album, but like, I mean, Changes is a very, very good song. It is probably like one of their better songs. But a lot of it's just kind of, like, it's still very good. I'd say this is the first, like, really good album. This is probably an album I'd still probably wouldn't mind listening to frequently, but the other two I probably wouldn't listen to very often. But yeah, this is a very good album. 8.3 out of 10. But it just kind of is pretty overrated and doesn't deserve as much love as it gets. But yeah, it's still pretty good. 8.3 out of 10. In 5th place is Black Sabbath's most underrated album with Sabotage, which is such a good album. You've got so many good songs. Whole of the Sky, Symptom of the Universe, The Writ is probably the best one on there. But it's a very solid album. Yeah, very underrated. 8.8 out of 10. In 4th place is their first amazing album with Master of Reality, which is their shortest album. I really kind of wish it was longer. It does feature my favourite song of theirs, but out of their big classic albums, this one definitely has some of the weaker songs with Volume 4, with Orchid, and Solitude, but Sweet Leaf, Children of the Grave, Into the Void, these are all such good songs and makes this album really worthwhile. 9.1 out of 10. In 3rd place is the genre-defying debut self-titled album. Man, obviously the opening track is the first metal song ever. It is one of the best. So many other good songs like NIB, The Wizard, even that one song that's 10.5 minutes long is still a very good, that's not the worst song on there, which I was pretty surprised by. But yeah, it's literally a genre-defining album. Metal was born with this album for good reason. It's the first and it's one of the best. 9.2 out of 10. In 2nd place is Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Probably their last, amazing album. Once again, the title track is one of their best songs. Killing Yourself to Live is also really good. Just such an amazing album. It's got its own, kind of different sound, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, it's such an amazing album, and I'll definitely be listening to a lot more in the future. 9.5 out of 10. I mean, you're on your before you even clicked on the video. Paranoid is their best album. Easily. It's one of the best metal albums of all time. Anyone who gives this lower than an 8 out of 10 just is lying, because War Pigs, Paranoid, Iron Man, Fairies Wear Boots, Planet Caravan, every song on here is amazing from start to finish. It's perfect in length. All of the songs are great. It's too good. 9.6 out of 10. And so that was my ranking of Black Sabbath. I hope you enjoyed it. And next week I'll be doing probably Foo Fighters. See you then.